Gosh, I was busy yesterday. Didn't get round to having a look at the Country Road Challenge, even though we did the Guild War videos. So let's dive straight into it. Count your blessings, search the back room, and get out. Okay, I'm using Tyrese as the hero here. Mercer and Yumiko, just because they're pretty flippin' effective. Let's just dive in and see what we've got. Tyrese, I'm giving the mace. Seems like something he might use. He's a big, strong guy. Okay, I remember this one. Yeah, so here we are. Here we are in the cinema. We've got a door to open. That probably means there's going to be bad guys coming at us as we do that. Only 2 turns. Okay. We've got a threat counter. We're making a lot of noise. But, what I'm wondering is, are you just best off just rushing to the end as soon as you can? Getting that door open. You can see that door should be opened before the threat counter ticks over. But then we've got to get our butts back. Okay. That's worth knowing. So, it might well be a case that you want to take a silent team, maybe an all-melee team, that would work well with Tyrese's leadership trait, and use that instead. That's one of those missions that seems designed so that when the threat counter ticks over, you're going to suffer if you haven't sort of been considerate of the noise you're making. Seems the devs like to do that sometimes. So it's well worth remembering that that's something that happens. Be nice to know beforehand if missions have a threat counter, or piles of corpses that they just sort of come out of. But then I suppose you can always watch these videos and you can see for yourself, can't you? That's kind of the whole point of them. Oh, hey Io. One of my cats is here, obviously, because I'm doing a video. She seems to just know somehow. Always joins in. What's next? Farmhands, kill all walkers. Okay, so we're not going to have a threat counter or anything on this one. This should be a straight up kill all walkers. But is everything on screen at the start? Or do we have additions as the mission goes on? Oh, okay. Hey, Io. Tyrese, definitely a character that I've not used very much. I think you have to give his leadership trait a very good read to understand what it does. Okay, so in this mission, everything does not start on the screen. You have, 2 turns, where you're going to have some walkers coming in. So you might want to keep yourself to yourself, deal with the walkers that come in close to you, and then sort of move out and start mowing the lawn, as I call it, which is just taking them out one at a time. Not a long mission, definitely. I could see yourself getting sort of hoodwinked, jumped when those walkers come in. If your people are out of position, so be aware of that. Corn dog. Kill the boss walker. So this could well be one where if you kill the boss, the mission ends. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's get you. Okay, pushed him out of the way. Stay up here. And yes, walkers can be hidden in the corn, which is very interesting. So kill the tough walkers. So we've got to get both of them. He's a hiding. So let's just wait, shall we? And give Tyrese Overwatch. But I don't want my ranged guys getting jumped. And now we're going to have some more reinforcements coming in, which is Only makes things more difficult. Oh, I can see someone's there. It is our someone. There you go, that circle. Tyrese's leadership trait kicking in. Obviously, anything in that circle loses sort of a percentage of its hit points. That's great for very tough walkers. Maybe things like Commonwealth walkers. They're still going to be affected by that. It's not a status effect. Commonwealth walkers, of course, being very resistant to status effects until they get hurt. So, yeah, having those circles is good. Pairing them up with characters maybe that can root enemies, keep them in that circle after he's hit them, could be a good strategy. He's definitely a leader I've not used much. So this is a chance to get some experience. Search the camper van and get out. Now Tyrese, debuff circles can be created by any melee charge attack. Oh, his charge attack causes that. Oh, I did use charge attack, didn't I? Do I want to use... Oh, let's just... Come on, let's switch it up a bit. Now, is it the axe that lets me move after attacking? No. I think... Gain an action point. Yeah, so obviously we've got the sawtooth blade, but we've got this as well. And I kind of prefer this weapon. So we're going to do that. And we are also going to bring along... Ezekiel. No, actually, I like the idea... I don't know if we've got a threat counter. But if we do, now we can handle it. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm doing that. Yeah, so we've got a threat counter. I love using Michonne with this particular weapon. I think she looks so good with it. Okay, we've got some charge points. So that means we can kick in with Tyrese's leadership trait. I don't think we need them against these goons. I'm glad that we've thinned the herd. We don't have a threat counter to deal with. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Oh no, the threat counter's ticked over. Don't even have to worry about it. Okay, this is fun. This is fun using a melee team. Definitely. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, you... Okay, now we should be able to do this, be able to do this, and be able to do this. Okay, fantastic. Okay, sorry. Normally I give a bit of a commentary about the mission, but I was just enjoying using these melee characters so much. So it looks like when you are opening that door, bottom right, and then ultimately top right, walkers appear. So you better have somebody there, standing sentry, ready to deal with them. Ranged characters, melee characters, your choice. But there is that threat counter, obviously. Negating that there with Michonne was a pretty nice thing to be able to do. Okay, what's next? Bloody barn. Find the loot and get out. I'm going to use the same team. Love it. Okay, yeah, Glenn being useful right here. Let's do that. Oh, hello. Why are you all... You seem all dusty, mate. What's up with you? Okay, so we've searched those. Back off. What is that? Where's that? Oh, is that his... That's his leadership trait that's doing that. Is anything else going to happen? No. Small map. Enclosed space. Doesn't look like walkers are just spawning out of anywhere, but there is a threat counter. So again, I think we're in a situation where maybe using a melee team, or even better, a team that can reduce the threat counter, you're kind of chuckling. That's maybe not too tricky a mission. In fact, these missions have all been quite punchy. They've been quite quick. This might be one where you can actually, do really well. Nothing on here has been too much of a challenge, not yet. Checkpoint Faith, open the gate. Okay, looks like we've got some armoured guys, that's fine. Tyrese is there ready to stun them. Got a threat counter. And look at what we have here. It'd be so tempting to just go in there, get them all. But then I'm leaving myself open to these guys. So let's just bring ourselves down. There we go. I think this is the sensible way to do it. Beautiful. Glenn, how about you get some charge points too? I'm wondering if we can bang these walkers through the fence. Yes, we can. That's handy. Weaken, of course, fantastic melee trait. It just kicked in for Michonne because I've re-rolled that. Her to have that. Punish, perseverance, weaken, obviously ruthless, obviously lucky. Such great traits to have on melee characters. And maybe this is the set of challenges to use melee characters on. There we go. So what was the real risk there again? It was the threat counter. Have you got anything that can, reduce the threat? Have you got any good silent characters? This seems like a good set of missions for those kinds of abilities. Obviously, there's a kill all walkers. You can be as noisy as you want on that one. But the others, it seems like there's some benefit. When it gets difficult, the last thing you want is reinforcements suddenly coming in and ruining your day. So, yeah, somebody quiet. Count your blessings, search the back room and get out. Right, we've already done that one. This is a good set of challenges. They're pretty quickie, pretty quickie. They're pretty quick and snappy. And hopefully you can do well on these. You're not going to spend hours slogging through every sort of reset of the challenge, so you might be able to do really well. Anyway, if you have any questions, please do ask them, and me or the community will answer them. And as ever, thank you very much for watching.